Hey Musties! While we all feel let down that unfortunately Comic-Con didn't come through with the new Godzilla and Kong trailer, we still get some new Kong in the form of a video game coming out this fall. Skull Island: Rise of Kong will be available on Xbox, Steam, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, and Nintendo Switch. My first instinct was I was a little let down by the quality of the graphics, but at the end of the day, as long as the gameplay delivers, that's fine. I mean, this looks like a beat-em-up game, but was that a hint of free roaming a little bit? You saw him climbing some vines, or maybe a giant tree. If you can actually explore the island, I'm down for this. If it's just you on a set path going along fighting waves of monsters, it doesn't look like the greatest thing. But when they showed that one baby Kong in the trailer, it gave me vibes of that older Netflix King Kong series. The one that was really goofy looking. So I started the shutter with that, and that's when I remembered, okay, as long as the video game quality is good, that's all that matters. With that being said, apparently there's a deluxe version of this that you can buy, which looks like a large set of money more. For example, the base price for the standard game is £35. If you want the Colossal Edition, it's an additional £10, which I think is nonsense, because if you already have the content available, just include it in the game, don't charge more, especially before release date even comes around, but that's a different subject. So the bonus content includes 10 different colors for Kong, which is interesting, but it's not the greatest thing. A boss rush mode. Now, if the combat is good on this, that could be worth something. And then there's also behind-the-scenes content and orchestral soundtrack and film grain filters. So you can make it actually look like the 1933 film or the 1976 film. That also sounds interesting. If you want to read the full article, you can click in the description box. I'll have that listed for more details. But the more actually I look at this trailer, I think this actually is going to be free roam. And that looks cool. All right, let me know in the comments below what you're thinking. Does this gameplay interest you at all? I would still be very interested in a realistic looking, high graphics, HD graphics, Skull Island game where you actually have to survive on the island, but perhaps you could switch to Kong and you really get that immersion feeling. This is a little more cartoony, but still looks like you get the feeling of being Kong. And maybe that's all that counts. It technically looks better, in my opinion, than the Peter Jackson King Kong video game. But it looks like the Peter Jackson King Kong went for a slightly more horror vibe with their video game as opposed to this. That's just some brief thoughts. Thanks for watching.